people say, hey, man, should we move Edmunds to inside linebacker? I'm like, bro,
Hey,
Edmunds
see how
is
he was tackling?
and we could talk about that as well, because I just want to say it's very different what he's been asked to do, 100 tackles and all that, versus you talking about playing in that box as a Devin Bush role. Night and day. The way our defense is set up, he's always the free player. Our defense is designed to feed the weak safety. He is always the weak safety in the run fits. So Devin Bush, Miles Jack, Robert Spillane, they're accounted for in the box. So it's a guard, it's a center tackle. Somebody is pointing to them linebackers saying, hey, I'm blocking that guy. The safety, that's the extra defender. We ain't got nobody for him. So he's always the unblocked guy. So he's able to flash on the line of scrimmage. Damani Casey, another guy, right? A lot of tackles by the line of scrimmage. Now, if you put them in the box as a linebacker, they're no longer the weak seam defender. They're no longer the person that we're funneling every play to. They are the person that has to do the funneling. They are the person that has to beat a man. They has to put two hands on a 300-pounder, lock him out, and get off of him. I've seen Robert Spillane do it consistently.
I was going to say, even for Edmunds, a tight end might be tough for him.
That's all I'm saying, man. A Gentry? Think about how big Gentry. That's a difference. So that's my only reason of cautioning people of, hey, man, just put him right there. It's like, man, if you're talking passing situations, you might get away with it, but eventually, you know what happens? It's 3rd and 7. They see Edmunds come in the box. You say, you know what? Let's see if he can really play the run.
A little halfback draw.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can really play the run. And when they see that he can't in that manner, now you have an issue, because every time you put that package out there, no matter what personnel grouping, they check into that run, because they're going to say, can this guard block Edmunds? Or can Edmunds beat this guard? Because that's what it becomes. Whereas when he's the safety and he's walking down, he's always the extra guy. So that's the context, man. And that's why for me, I'm like, could Edmunds play a linebacker role? Absolutely. I just think that you would want to put a little bit more weight on him. And I would also want to give him a legitimate training camp to do it. Not a,
sure,
hey, man, you got 2 weeks, go out here and start. Like, nah, y'all set my man up.
I would love to see those two on the field at the same time somehow, though.
Who?
Because Casey was looking lights out.
Well, no, they were doing it, though. They were doing the 3 safety look.
How'd they do it? Are you just missing a cornerback then?
Yeah, so it's essentially
it's like a big nickel
formation.
Nickel.
Yep, big nickel, but instead of it being a nickel corner, you bring in Damani Casey. And that was how they ran it. Yeah. It could be very productive. It absolutely can. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as long as you got a guy that if they ever try to expand the formation and put some type of speed in that slot, well, as long as that safety can cover it, which Damani Casey has proven that he definitely can, you can get away with that. So, yeah, it could definitely work, man.
Yeah, I'm liking our secondary.
It could definitely work. Also, Trey Norwood's another guy that they kind of pseudo do that to as well, because he moonlights as a nickel, but he's still technically a safety. So when you see him out there, it's like, okay, is this your nickel, or is this that big nickel or speed base look that we're looking at? And the reason I call it speed base is because you still have your regular like linebackers and D-line and stuff in there. It's just this extra safety out here now. You know what I mean? DraftKings Sportsbook. Y'all know we got major love for them. I'm talking about the top-rated sportsbooking app in the U.S. Safe, secure, but more importantly, Deke, just like you, it's reliable, baby.
Thanks for the compliment.
Come on, man. I don't have to compliment you when I'm just being honest. But we know, man, the season is here, and there is no better way to watch some of these games than by having a little bit of extra incentive to pay attention to it, you know? Because we know at times when you invest in some of these games, whether it be same game parlays, single game parlays, player performances and things like that. I mean, it's a lot that you could be paying attention to.
Has them all.
They definitely do. And for the places, because we know a lot of y'all are in, all over the world. But in certain places, you can't use the sports booking app. I get that. But they also have a fantasy football as well, where you're able to bet on those, on particular matchups each and every week, and also have a little bit of fun as well, man. So we definitely want to salute DraftKings for that. But more importantly, y'all need to make sure you're downloading that app. All right? If you haven't done so just yet, download the app. And then what you need to do is this. You got to use this promo code. You know what the promo code is, man?
It's pretty easy to remember.
I think so.
I sit next to the guy. It's
Oh,
Moats.
It's that simple. MOATS. You use that promo code. Your first bet for $5. That's all you got to put a $5 bet in. You're going to get $200 in free bets. $200 in free bets. Essentially, that's free money. So with that being said, you know what to do. Don't waste time. Use the promo code. Download that app. Put that $5 bet in there. And then after that, go ahead and get that free money and go to work. But, Deke, we also know this, man. At times, some people struggle with this thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
At times, some people might have some problems.
Right.
Well, as you look on the screen right now, you see some information up there, some numbers you could call, number you could text. But more importantly, there's another phone number up there.
Yeah.
And it goes by 1-800-GAMBLER. I say 1-800-GAMBLER.